Can you each name at least one movie that you watch every year at least once? I can name a couple. Bloodsport is a once-a-year movie.
Hasn't been once a year for me. It should get back to that, though.
Halloween, Alien and Aliens, and all of the Peanuts holiday specials. Not really movies, but I'll count them as specials.
Probably the only one, just because it's on 24 hours a day, would be A Christmas Story. I'll probably end up seeing, but not even in one sitting. I'll see like the
You'll
one
see
half.
the whole thing over the course of the day.
What a brilliant thing when was it TNT or TBS? Was it TBS or TNT?
TNT.
TNT started doing that like 15, 20 years ago. Just how brilliant. That's really a movie that when it first came out, no one really saw, but then found its legs with cable TV. That's the prime example. Wasn't even very reviewed well, but now it's seen as a classic.
Oh yeah.
I used to watch Bloodsport every day during summer in my living room, and I do my Taekwondo kicks and mimic Van Damme, and honestly, that's how I learned some martial arts.
I don't know how many times
my VHS
I watched,
copy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have no idea how many times I watched my TBS edited, recorded VHS copy, like to the point where no scene in that movie was clean. Like,
it was all grainy
and bullshit.
I always we got to do a bloodcast segment sometime, but I swear to God,
A bloodcast segment?
Yeah.
Let's just do a bloodcast.
I swear to God, there's a TV edit of that movie. Like there was a lot of movies like if you go back and watch The Warriors, there's extra scenes that you don't see even on the DVD, especially in the beginning. Superman 2 is a famous one where there's clips that extra clips and extra scenes that aren't on the releases that they film them for some reason, they cut them, they put them out then to pad out the time to make it exact for TV.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe a chunk of the director's cut scenes from Aliens actually first aired on TV viewings.
That happens too. Because they need to pay it out. Because remember, on a TV, it has to be 44 minutes for an hour with it's like 60 minutes of commercials. So if it's off by a couple minutes, they need something to fill that time up. So whenever the first memories I have watching Bloodsport on TV though was in the shower scene at the beginning, when he goes, you have to come with me now, and he's in Van Damme's working out. He goes, that would have to wait until I take a shower, and then the guy says, that will have to wait, sir. And then Van Damme says, okay. And kicks the bag, and then he's in the shower. So it didn't make any sense. Then I remember watching it, and then Dukes' character saying something about him being really smelly, and that's the reason why he has to shower. I swear to God, I've seen this before.
See,
because otherwise the edit makes absolutely no sense in that movie.
Well, sure,
the movie's perfect, but that edit makes no sense.
Well, he's working out. Of course, it makes sense. He needs to take a shower after he's working out. I truthfully do not remember that in any version I've seen.
Are there any Bloodsport historians? Because he says, okay, acknowledging that I won't take a shower, but then the next scene, he's in the shower, and then he slips out. It just, but I remember there being him saying something, I'm going to be smelly or something.
I'm going to have to rewatch that scene now.
It's not on the DVD. It's on when you see it.
No, I know. I want to see the edit. I want to see the standard edit that you're talking about, because I don't remember it going quite that way.
The line is, tell him I'll be right there after I take a shower. That'll have to wait, sir. Okay. Does another kick. Then he cuts to him in the shower. What's taking so long, Captain? Captain? Then he runs in and sees him out.
Let's save this for our bloodcast.
And I can recite almost the entire movie.
So can I.
Okay.